first time was pretty casual, actually. It just happened. Well, when your first time is in front of all of your friends, it's hard to forget. My first time was on my wedding night. It'll always be a cherished memory and a gift that my wife has given me. I'm actually a bit ashamed to admit that my first time was just last year. Is that bad? It was just so satisfying. I mean, it had been a long time coming. That moment changed my life forever. And I can still remember the cereal I had for breakfast that morning. I was in high school the first time I did it. I was the big man on campus. My friends wanted to be me, and the women wanted to be with me. To be honest, I haven't had it happen to me yet. But that's not totally unusual, right? I just don't want to do it prematurely.
Are you kidding me? Nobody forgets their first time. Just thinking about it gets my heart racing with excitement.
My roommate had done it the week before and asked if I wanted to give it a whirl. I said, sure, why not? Off came what we were wearing, and I just kind of let things happen. I took him to In-N-Out afterwards to show my appreciation. I even let him get animal style. None of my friends ever thought it would happen to me, so I did it right there in public for everyone to see. Looking back on it now, it was a little weird, but the look on their faces was priceless. She'd actually planned it even before our wedding. She wanted to nail every detail. I was just getting changed, standing there sheepish with no clothes on, and my wife said, "I've got something special for you." Then bam, she hit me with it. I remember the exact temperature outside the moment it happened. I was confident before, but after that first time, my confidence skyrocketed. Legend status. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing it in public, but when everyone mocks you your whole life, it's pretty satisfying to be like, "How you like me now, mother?" The second I tried it, I thought, I can get used to this. I mean, I'd experienced almost an identical experience every day of my life, but the real deal was far superior.
I was lying there in the bed of my truck and my girlfriend threw it at me and said, "Put this on." I was like, whoa, okay. It's uncharted territory, but all right. She was blown away by the length.
I don't know. It seems a bit overrated if you ask me.
Just make it happen like right now. Because even if you think the perfect one isn't out there, let me tell you, the perfect one is out there. It may not happen till you're married like me, but there's nothing wrong with that. If you could experience a self-simulation or the real deal, I suggest the real deal. If you're a kid living at home and don't have a job, you can just ask your mom.
If your girlfriend says put it on, do not delay, put it on. You won't regret it.
They say every time feels like the first time, but treasure that first moment. It deserves all the anticipation you can give it. If someone scratches your back, you scratch theirs right on back, and remember to pay it forward.
I'd say look at me and do the opposite. I don't know, I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable.
That's the story of my very first time. My first real time. My first time. That's the story of the first time I wore a shirt that actually fits.
Wait. We're talking about shirts?
To be 16 again. That's the story of my first time.
God.